What's good, YouTube? What it do? It's your boy Doc Holiday. We back with another HBCU OverDrive live show. If you haven't done about that, make sure that you like this stream. Make sure that you hit that comment section and share this with your people. But most of all, become a subscriber, man. Subscribe. We got $4.99 subscriber channel membership, all the perks, whatever you want. So we got what you need. But like I said, look, as y'all see, as y'all know, I got one of the better cornerbacks in the SWAC right now. And what they say, strap season coming. Let everybody know that they ain't taking no prisoners, they ain't taking no shorts, no losses, they ain't doing anything like that. So I'm gonna bring on my guy, Jalin Hughes, DB, Jackson State. What's going on, my guy?
What's going on?
I'm good. See, this is what happens when you get on Twitter and you're like, hey, I need somebody to interview me. And, like, I interviewed you. Like, we're doing an interview. What's going on, Mo? How you doing? J Blue, what's up? Hunted, what's going on? So yeah, man. Like I said, we call it like y'all call it strap season. So strap season is coming for 2023. Let the people know where you're from, position, and what brought you to Jackson State.
I was born in the Bronx, but I live in Fort Worth, Texas. That's where I went to high school. I was at JUCO, and I was actually committed to SFA, and Coach Mathis had called me, and he was like, "You want to be a Tiger?" And then it just started from there, and then I ended up at Jackson State.
Okay, so you were supposed to be an SFA lumberjack, and then you did that 180 and said, "I'm coming to Jackson, Mississippi."
Yes, sir.
What school? What high school you went to in Fort Worth?
Fossil Ridge.
Fossil Ridge. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I've been over there a couple of times. Nice high school. It's a real nice high school. So, excuse me. What made your decision? What made you decide to go from Fossil Ridge High School to Snow College all the way in Utah?
So I went to D2 at first. I went to Southwest Baptist in Missouri, and I mean, we didn't really play because it was COVID, so that kind of ruined my first year of college. So then I just thought maybe since I didn't use a year, I could go JUCO and go D1 still. And I went JUCO. Ended up getting that Snow because my trainer knew the DB coach there, and then yeah.
Okay. So, what is it about Jackson State that you love so much that you, other than getting that call from Coach Mathis, to what did you love about Jackson State after making a visit and seeing what you saw?
I actually didn't take a visit.
Oh,
Yeah, it was just a
okay.
talk with Coach Mathis that got me here, and then when I posted the offer, the fans like blew it up more than any other school I got.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna tell you just like this. We'll do that.
Yeah.
We ride for look. We as an alum Jackson State, man, we ride for all of our kids. Good or bad. So tell me about how you felt about your first season last season, and what did you think about the speed of the game from junior college to I don't care what anybody say, FCS, FBS is still Division One. What do you think about that? How did it feel about that?
At first when I came in, like fall camp, I had a real good fall camp, and then I pulled my hamstring. So
Okay.
then, like from there, I still tried to play the first game because we didn't have Travis and we were down on DBs, so I tried to play that game. But yeah, ever since then, like I kind of played the whole season with the hurt hamstring, so I didn't
Oh,
really get to see how I would do 100% against other people
okay,
in the sweat.
okay. Um, what are you looking forward to this this season than what you experienced from this past season?
This season I'm looking forward to really being healthy and getting to show people like what I look like 100%. Like, cause what y'all saw out there last season, that really wasn't me. Even though I think I had a pretty good season still.
Okay,
Um, but yeah, next season, want to start in Atlanta and finish in Atlanta. That's the
all right,
goal. Keep it short.
all right. Yeah, now we somebody I actually said that last time.
Mhm.
2 seasons ago, it didn't go too well for them. But we're gonna make this gonna be different
Mhm.
since we're starting the season in Atlanta for the MEAC SWAC Challenge against South Carolina State. We got to get our leg back from them.
Yeah.
And then of course the Orange Blossom Classic, which is the following week, is
Mhm.
against FAMU, so we can shut the haters up
Yeah.
once and for all. And then the real test comes when we go to
Texas.
San Marcos, to Texas State, to play the Bobcats down in San Marcos. Uh, how do you feel about coming back to the home state to actually come into play, against that type of team?
Um. Well, I'm ready because I feel like Jackson State can compete at the FBS level. So I'm ready for us to go out there and show the world that we can compete with the top teams, with the top schools.
Okay. Okay. And I see we got my boy Batman Mitchell up in it. I already did 2 interviews with him with him already, man. Did he tell you about how I do interviews? Because I really don't
Yeah,
do too much. Okay,
yeah,
because
he
I
told me so.
all right, so I really don't do too much interviews. It's more of like a conversation that that you can have right there. Um so question. So here's my question. What did you see the difference between playing for Coach Sanders, who's up and gone to Colorado now, to
Mhm.
now being about to play for and being coached by Coach TC Taylor? Um, what do you see the differences with those two right there?
Um, I mean, so far we've just really been working out, so I can't really speak too much on it. Yeah, I don't want to really say anything like the wrong thing or anything, so I can't really speak
Oh,
too
no, no,
much
no.
on it.
Okay.
Like,
We got a
Coach Prime, it was special though.
okay. She was asking how. I got a couple of questions. One person asked, with my little co-host on Saturday night. She asked, "How's practice? How's practice going for everybody?"
Right now,
Yeah, how spring practice going for?
it's going good. It's actually really fun. Like the new strength coach, Coach B, he has a lot of energy and he keeps us energized all day. Like we get through the workouts and it's like, wow, that was fun. Like it's not really killing our bodies or anything. Like I really feel like we're growing and people are gaining weight and getting healthier.
Okay, okay. And where do you see this team, not saying right now, but when everything comes into play, where do you see the team going, as far as how far would this team go?
All the way, all the way
All
to
the way.
Atlanta, just like last season. Except we're
All
gonna
right.
finish this time.
Y'all heard what he said. We're gonna finish this time. Um And of course, how's your YouTube channel doing? How's it doing?
It's doing good. The first video was crazy. It did 13K. I think it did 11K in one day. Yeah, that shocked me. But then, it's kind of hard to do that twice. So, I just got to keep posting, though. I kind of took a little break in between after the first video.
I don't think it's hard to do. I don't think it's
Yeah.
hard to do. I think is. I mean, of course, you're gonna have to put in work. It's always gonna
Yeah.
be work to do, but eventually, you'll be able to get it done. Do you know how many subscribers that you have right now?
I could look right now. I think I have 570 something.
All right. So I need
Oh,
everybody on
613.
what's that? 613?
613.
I need everybody on here that's watching and that's in the chat to go subscribe to Jalen Hughes to his YouTube channel. We trying to get him up to 1,000, and that way he could get the necessary monetization that he needs on there. But
Yep.
but here I got a question. You and Antonio Doyle, where do y'all come up with that game that y'all come up with all the time where it's the reaction game? Where do y'all come up with that?
Shadow boxing. So I actually played it in high school, but it came up again on TikTok. So then it got popular, and Doyle started doing it, and he was kind of beating everybody in the locker room. So people go up to him and try to challenge him.
Okay. It is like every time I watch y'all two do that. Like, bro, I break that. I'll be busting out laughing like, bro, what is he doing?
Yeah.
What is
Yeah, it's called shadow boxing though.
Oh, okay. So everybody, if you go to his YouTube channel, it's in fact, yeah, drop your YouTube and your Instagram handle. That way, people can go out there and follow you.
My
And your
YouTube,
Twitter.
Instagram, and Twitter are all the same at Jalen Hughes. My TikTok's the only thing that's different. That's
Right.
Bronx Baby. Yeah.
And then do you have planning to have any merch put out?
Yes, actually, I'm planning to start selling some T-shirt jerseys, and some other T-shirts are coming out soon.
All right, man. I like that. Cause your fellow DB, he trying to come out swinging on everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Says with the merch that he got, the T-shirts, man.
Oh yeah. Nah, he came out already. First 2 weeks.
So, I got another question for you. What's the difference between the DB room now? The DB room now, and then the DB room that you had that was from last season. What's the difference between that?
I feel like the DB room now, we got a lot more safeties, and I don't know. It's hard to explain because we haven't really done anything yet.
Okay.
So it's kind of hard to explain. But the DB room last time, felt like everybody could cover, like everybody was good at their own thing, and that's what made it special. And like nobody tried to be different.
All right. How is it to become a leader of the team?
Say it again.
How is it to become the leader of a leader of the team? Like you're one of the leaders of the team.
It's it's a challenge because I'm not really say a vocal person, but I try to lead by example a lot. But you know, I feel like I always do the right thing and always lead by example. I go hard, so my teammates respect that.
Okay.
So you don't really have to say too much.
So you basically, you lead with your actions instead of with your words.
Yep,
That's good. That's
exactly.
good. That's good. What is your major, man? And what are you planning on doing with it?
My major is pre-industrial studies. I think it's like something to do with all coaching. Like I could do, well, I can teach every class,
Okay.
and I can coach at any level, basically.
Okay. All right. So we got some people that, if anybody got some questions to ask him, go ahead. Y'all can ask some questions. um, because I don't like leaving the leaving going back to just like leaving a short interview and that's it. Uh, Aaron Sanders asked, will you go back to wearing number 4?"
I was actually thinking about that.
Okay.
It's up for debate though. I don't know what number I'm gonna wear yet. I actually changed it already, but I don't know if I want to wear that yet.
Okay. 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 And so I got a question for you.
Hmm.
What was it like to learn from two dogs and Nugget and Zay?
It was great because like you felt like you had like a lot of people you wanted to go hard for, like a lot of people you didn't want to disappoint. So like playing with that many like talented people, it drives you to go harder.
Okay. And one person, Jacktown 7785. He asked, what's your thoughts on the new strength and conditioning coach?
Coach Beef, he's cool, he's funny, you know, he got a lot of energy. Um, yeah, you know, it's real fun working out with him. I, I can say
And,
that I had a lot of fun already the first 2 weeks.
and he came from Tech. He came from Texas Tech, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Jacktown Jew asks, what's your best uniform combo? What's the best uniform combo for the team? In
I
your
would
opinion?
say the all black I didn't get to wear because I sat out a game because my hamstring, and then the white uniforms with the red numbers and the red pants.
Oh, okay, I know what you're talking about. I know you're talking
Yeah,
about right
against
now.
Bethune Cookman. I didn't get to wear those either, but those are my two favorite ones that we wore.
All right, all right. Um, so another question. I see a lot of y'all, especially on Trayvon Riggins on his show on his channel,
Mm-hmm.
um, and on Doyle's. Y'all support the women's basketball. Uh, how do y'all feel about like other sports at the school, and what do y'all do as far as supporting them? When it comes to them doing what they do.
Other sports at the school, I feel like they're all winning. Like everybody's doing their own thing. Women's basketball, men's basketball, soccer. I think they won the SWAC championship. Women's soccer. So you know everybody's doing their own thing, and they support us. I feel like everybody shows up to support us, so we try to show out and support them.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna do some rapid. I'm gonna try to do some rapid questions for you, man. All
But
right. First question: MJ or LeBron?
LeBron,
LeBron. Tell me why.
yeah, because LeBron's positionless. Like he can do everything. I feel like he can adapt to his game to play anybody.
Okay. Okay. Um. Let me see. Let me see. Mahomes
Uh,
or Josh Allen?
oh, Mahomes. Easy.
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 All right. Let's see. Let me think of another one. I'm thinking of another one. Let me think of another one. Get with the music. Get with the music. Young boy or Kodak?
Young boy. Number one.
See, now I asked that question because y'all had a whole barbershop conversation between about young
Oh,
boy.
yeah.
About young boy. I think who going against who?
Lil Dirt.
Lil Durk.
Yeah.
And half of one room was like young boy, the other half was like Dirk, and then I'm looking at it like, man, I think the way I'm listening to them, I think I'm too old to be listening to rap right about now.
It was
Um,
really half the room was young boy, half the room was little baby, and one person was Dirk.
oh,
Yeah, that's how it. Yeah.
see, I could deal with a little baby. I
Mhm.
could deal with a little bit older young boy because I just certain songs I like, and then Dirk is cool, but I'm not really, I ain't gonna be really into him like that. But he's more of he more to me more of a collaborator
Yeah.
than like by himself.
Yeah, that was the argument.
Yep.
Feature.
Uh, uh, cornerback or safety?
Like for me,
Yeah,
corner.
corner.
Yeah,
My boy say he want to be on that island.
every day.
He want to be on that island. Um, let's see. Trying to figure out. I got one for you. I got one for you. Barry Sanders or Emmitt Smith?
Barry Sanders. I'm not gonna lie, I haven't really watched Emmitt Smith highlights though.
Wow. Wow, man. Come on now. You stayed in Texas for that long and you ain't never watched highlights of Emmitt Smith?
No, I'm a Giants fan.
Come on, bro.
Yep.
So Saquon Barkley is your favorite.
Favorite running back? No,
Yeah.
I'll say Alvin Kamara is my favorite running back.
Okay. Somebody asked this shit. No, they hit Aquay. His team ain't the Cowboys. His team is the Giants. So I let him slide with that one right there. As long as he's not an Eagles fan, I'm cool with it. Got Tristan. What's going on, Tristan? Got Tristan in the chat.
Wait, who's your team?
I'm a Cowboys fan. I've been a Cowboys fan all my life
Wow.
since I was born, bro. It is in it's in my DNA. I can't go with no other team.
I don't know why, but we
I
can't seem to beat y'all.
I I don't, it's always gonna be in me, man. Since I was a baby, so you know, I try to instill into my other kids, but my baby girl, she call them the cowgirls, and I feel like I'll be like I have to put you out. But let me see. What do you hope uh other than the Celebration Bowl this season? What other games are you looking forward to for this season that's coming up?
I'm looking forward to the first three games: South Carolina State, Texas State, and FAMU. Um, and I'm looking forward to Southern because I didn't get to play them.
Okay. All right. See, Southern Week at Jackson State is like Hell Week.
Yeah.
So it's like it's like we don't like them, they don't like us. That I promise you. So anybody else got some questions, man? Anybody got some questions for them? Because I'm not trying to end this too early. We've been talking about certain things, man. We're talking about certain things. Have you been approached for an NIL deal or anything like that?
No, actually. So if anybody watching wants, offer me an NIL deal, open all opportunities.
All right. So he wants to be open to an NIL deal. He's open to it. Um, let me see. I'm trying to get some other things going on. Who do you like when you go 1-on-1, right? Which receiver in that receiving room do you love going up against?
From last season?
Yeah.
Dallas.
Why Dallas?
Because I feel like Dallas, he ran like the best routes, like in all of the SWAC. Like you can get work from Dallas all week and not be worried about the game at all. That's how I felt.
Okay. So Simply Beautiful, she asked what was your major? His major is what was that?
Interdisciplinary studies.
Yeah, interdisciplinary studies. And she asked, how has your HBCU experience been so far?
It's been good. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really go out a lot. I don't really step outside and go to parties a lot, but it's been good. Campus is good. The people are nice. Everybody treats you well. It's a lot of Southern hospitality out and around about Jackson.
Now that's one thing we do have. We do have Southern hospitality. Another question: have you gone to Stamps yet?
No, I haven't.
You needs to go. You needs to go. All my people in Jackson telling he needs to go to Stamps, get him a Stamp burger with a lemon pepper fries and a cold drink. And promise you'll probably be sleeping about an hour or so after eating it.
Stamps burger with lemon pepper fries?
Yep.
Bet. What time does it close?
They closes around about 4:30, 5 o'clock. But so you have to go tomorrow, like probably like right before you go to practice.
All right. Well, we practice in the morning, so everything. It's just I take after practice nap, and sometimes you don't wake up.
Okay, so I had to ask this question. I know some people ask this question a lot, and I don't know. There's a lot of people. A lot of y'all might get tired of this question. After the season, we all seen a lot of kids going to your teammates going to the portal. What made you decide to come back to Jackson?
So what made me decide to come back was before the Celebration Bowl, Coach TC wanted to meet with me, and he talked to me, and he just told me like thinks I'm a good player, and he thinks that I could really take over and like be a leader on the team and really show the people like what I got. So, it made me really believe in him and made me feel like he trusted me, and I want to play for a head coach that trusts me. I want to be in a situation that's good for me. So, that's what made me stay.
Okay. Somebody asked another question in here. Noah Howard. Noah, yes, what's your personal goals on the field for next season?
I want to be first team All SWAC. I want to be an FCS All American. I want to have at least 5 picks and 15 PBUs. I actually have this written down. I think that was it.
Okay. So he trying to see he wrote it down, let it manifest. Jackpot asks if you're going to be at the meet and greet on February the 1st.
Is
If
that
that, I guess, is that for me? I don't know if it's for you or it might be for me. But if it's for me, I don't know if I'll be able to go because I'm all the way here in Dallas. But
wait? You said the
it's a
meet
meet
and
and
greet. That's
greet.
for TC, Coach TC.
Mm-hmm.
So what time is that at, actually?
That is at 6, if I'm not mistaken. But I think it's for. I think he was asking for me. Oh, so it asks for you. Uh,
Oh, yeah, I will be there.
okay.
I'll definitely be there.
Hey, Diamond, Miss Diamond. His classification. Your classification is a junior, right?
Yeah, going into the season, I'll be a junior,
All
senior
right.
in the classroom.
Senior in the classroom, junior on the field. So that means my guy gonna get that degree in December.
Yep,
If that's right. That's the case.
December or next spring.
All right.
Next spring.
All right. Supposedly I will be on campus. I know I will be on campus February next month, towards the end of February, to get my kids. We're doing a tour for my kids, so thinking about coming there. So all the DBs that they catch up with me, like I said, I'll be on campus with my kids and
Yeah, we got you. Definitely locked in with you.
all right. Uh trying to see, let's see. Bumblebee, as you appear to be shy, who keeps your hair up?
I go to one of my friend's moms actually back at home, and then I do my hair myself most of the time out here.
All right. And then Miss Veronica Hill, she's always a supporter. Uh she's ready to see you play because we know like it's a lot of y'all that it was a lot of y'all that actually didn't get to play the whole season.
Mm-hmm.
And you're one of those players that she wants to see play. I think another player that we didn't get to see play a lot was Doyle. It was a lot of y'all that didn't see action on the field throughout last season. Um, that's what Coach Beef is doing as far as trying to get y'all ready as far as being able to play the 10, the 11, the 12 games on the on the field.
Yeah, I think he's actually making our bodies like he's not putting too much stress on our bodies. Like he's making sure like we feel good. He doesn't want to push us too hard, but he's also making sure that we're working as hard as we can, 100%.
Okay. Okay. Um um what's the team's morale right now as far as with like how's the team morale far with Coach TC?
I feel like everybody's happy. Everybody's like getting to know each other. Everybody's really like we really want to play for him, and we really want to go hard for him. We really respect him, and that's why everybody came to Jackson State.
Okay. And I see he's still recruiting. Like
Yep.
my man ain't been to sleep yet. He's still recruiting. And I'll tell you something about Coach TC, man. So TC is, even though as far as age wise, he's older than me, but he came in a year after I did, in '98, and I came in '97 just as a regular student. But TC coming in, like he was his way, the way that you see him now, he was the way he was. That's how he was then.
Mm-hmm.
So he, quiet, what I'm saying, don't say too much anything, like, but when it need to be said, he'll say it.
Yeah.
Jacktown as is the strength and conditioning coach. Is his philosophy is to get bigger, lean, or endurance?
I think His philosophy is both. Like he wants us to get big, but he wants us to be in shape also.
Okay. Okay.
But
And
everything we do is fast, so endurance comes with it.
all right. So simply beautiful as are y'all gonna run the stadium again?
I hope not.
Yeah, I don't think they want to run. I don't think they want to run the vet again. I've seen that. Yeah, not in the heat of the summer. So, got another question right here. How do you feel about the coaching staff, the new coaching staff?
I feel like everybody who came in is experienced, and they want to coach hard for TC as well. So, everybody wants to go. Everybody has the same goal, and everybody wants to start in Atlanta and finish in Atlanta.
Okay. Okay. Um. Well, I guess that's pretty much most of the questions that we have right here. Like I said, it's more. I mean, like I try not to treat it like a interview, like I'm the popo and you the and you the crook. But um, let them know when strap season starts.
It starts right now.
Let them know. You gotta let them know. Let them know strap season starts officially. Was it August the 26th?
Oh, the first game?
That's the first game. Yep.
Yeah. I don't know the date, but it starts first game. South Carolina State in Atlanta.
Oh, here's another question. Miss Jacqueline, she asks, "Are you ready for those night games?" She said they heard we've been hearing that they're returning to bring night games back to the vet. You ready for those night games?
Yes, I am ready for those games. My favorite game was the game against Tennessee State. The whole stadium was filled, and the sky was midnight blue.
How you feel about that though? About how you feel about not going back to Memphis to play Tennessee State this coming season?
That's kind of disappointing because I feel like that was the best crowd that I ever played in front of out of all the games. But sometimes stuff
Yeah,
doesn't go your way.
yeah. I going to Memphis is. I mean, I feel like to most Jackson State players, going to Memphis to play in the Southern Heritage Passage Classic is like a rite of passage.
Yeah.
Um, it's like a rite of passage to play in, and I think some of those kids that's there now that got recruited there now won't be able to experience that. But
Mm-hmm.
hopefully we'll get back to playing Tennessee State again because we want to make sure that they one of our rivals. Jacktown asks, "What's your favorite spot to eat in Jackson?"
The Family Biz. That's my favorite spot. I go there almost like 3 times a week.
Oh, Miss Angie Body, aka Mama Body, Andrew's mama. She asked, who do you think would be the best matchup game?"
FAMU.
Because
Can't
of
wait to play them.
receivers.
Can't wait to play them again.
All right. Miss Jacqueline asked, "Did you visit Bill Street when you was in Memphis?"
No, I didn't. I didn't leave the hotel actually.
Yeah, I don't think Miss Jacqueline. I don't even think they actually was out to go to Bill Street like that. Even though I know y'all stayed downtown, but I don't even think they was out actually be out there like that. Thank you for your donation, Miss Diamond. But yeah, I think it was I think that's, like I said, that's always a rite of passage game. Like,
yeah,
once you play that Tennessee State game, or once you just actually go to that game, it's like you're ready. Like, to me, you are fully ready for an actual Jackson State game.
mm-hmm. That was the most physical game for sure.
That is true. That is true. Yeah. Now they could beat up on Pine Bluff in the Classic, so they could beat up on Pine Bluff. So I got a question, bro. How do you feel about like all this for the recruits and everything with like the cars and the thrones and all this other stuff? How do you feel about that, man?
I mean, like, it's cool, but if you're not really getting paid from it, to me, it's just like, oh, you taking a picture with it.
Okay. So
like
who
sponsor?
Yeah, so Jonas Thomas, who are your toughest wide receiver matchups this year? Who I think he already said one with FAMU. Who you think is the other toughest matchup that you'll have?
Texas State, probably. I think that'll probably be the toughest one.
Okay. Anything. Simply, he said his favorite rapper is your favorite rapper is Young Boy, right? Or just
yes,
one of them. Every day. That's who you listen to on game day. That's who you vibe to every day when you know whole playlist.
Young Boy is the whole playlist on game day.
I'm gonna have to get you some Dolph. You know what I'm saying? I listen to Dolph all the time.
I listen to Dolph. You know, I play him a lot, but I listen to him a lot before that too.
They had Regine as when are y'all gonna have your next players only podcast? Because if y'all want to do that, if y'all come up, the DBs, y'all can come on my podcast and do that all the time. Do that.
With the DBs, that would be funny. The DBs are the funniest group on it.
Yeah, so I would say I'll get with you. I get with Says, Bruce, all the DBs, Tristan, and y'all just have a players only. Y'all have a DB only podcast on the show.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we could do that. That sounds fun.
All right. Any pregame rituals that you have, bro?
Not really. I don't really try to do the same thing. I try to switch it up. Okay. But actually, I do have one ritual. I do one-on-ones.
So you do one-on-ones before you go out there and
yeah, I like,
lock down.
I like to run routes.
All right. Is the swag tougher than you expect? Than you expected?
I wouldn't say it's tougher, but I would say there's no drop off. Like, people are definitely still skill position are definitely still equal.
All right. Miss Ivy too. She's one of my loyal subscribers. She asks, do your family attend all the games? Try to attend all the games that they can?
Yeah, they definitely try to attend all the games they can.
So your family still stay in Fort Worth?
Yes.
So they driving all the way from the phone or flying wherever it is. Look,
yep.
Parent gonna be down there. They gonna have to that drive to Texas State ain't no but a 4-hour drive.
We'll make it down to the Texas Southern game too.
Yep, we'll make it down there.
Mm-hmm. Did you go to the one this year?
I didn't. Only game I went to, Jack State game I went to was homecoming. But I try to cover everything in the SWAC, besides my own school. But I try to cover everything in the SWAC. But I'm looking forward to going to the game. Like I said, I'm going to go to the Texas State game because we need to pack that stadium out. It don't need to be maroon and gold. It needs to be all blue and white in that stadium. I know homecoming, I probably will be there. I will be there. If they play Prairie View, if Prairie View's on the schedule, and if they play Prairie View here in Prairie View, I will probably go to that game also.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a couple of games I'm trying to get to this season where I could just like look, get the content, see, talk to the players, you know what I'm saying? I try to say interview, just have barbershop conversation and stuff like that. But hopefully we'll be able to, I'll be able to do a little bit more. How does your family like the game day at the vet? How do they like the experience at the vet?
My dad loved it when he came. He said, what's it called? Tailgate was awesome. They had a lot of good food. He said, like, I even saw him stand up doing the wave, like when the crowd did the wave. I turned around, I saw him stand up when they were doing the wave.
All right. Somebody, Miss Patrice asks, what does the tattoo say on your wrist?
Those who cannot understand true pain will never understand true peace.
Okay.
Yeah.
Jonas Thomas asked again, he said he saw you with the pick against Bama State. How was it to shut them up in that crazy environment?
It was crazy because, that was also one of the games I was playing hurt. So, after a while, they started targeting me. And when they threw the pick and John broke on the ball and tipped it up and I caught it, I felt like I could go all the way. And my coaches were yelling, go down, go down. But I had ran into the ref, and yeah, he messed up my momentum.
Uh-oh.
So,
Man. I know, like I said, I talked to Bruce. Bruce said he'll hit me up when he come back home to Frisco. Whenever you come back into Fort Worth, Dallas Fort Worth, man, we could hook up and we can try to see what's going, try to get a little bit more as far as like interaction and stuff like that, man.
But
Jay Shaw, one more question. Jay Shaw's asked either man or zone, off or press.
Man and press, man, the whole game, cover zero. I love it.
Y'all gotta understand, the man been in the same defensive scheme for about a year and a half, 2 years. So so he gonna like that. He gonna like that, man, because he get to bully the receiver, and especially if it's a receiver by his size.
I love it.
But man, thank you for coming on to the show, my brother. Man, like I said, we gonna get in contact. I'm gonna get in contact with you so y'all can do the All DB podcast on here for the channel. Let everybody know what your Instagram, again, your YouTube channel, your Twitter handle, and everything is, man.
My Instagram, my YouTube, and my Twitter are all the same at Jalin Hughes. So yeah.
And y'all make sure, let's try to get my guy over here to 1,000 subscribers for his YouTube channel, man. He had 612 right now. It might have went up just by going on this interview right here. But let's get him up to 1,000 subscribers so he could get monetized, y'all. So he could get his checks from YouTube.
Help me out, please. I need y'all the best fans in the world.
All right, man. Thank you for joining on, man. You have a good one, bro.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. You too.
All right. Hey, that's a cool kid, man. Who's a cool kid? I didn't even know he was from. Yeah, I mean, I knew he was from Fort Worth, but I didn't know he was born in the Bronx. So I didn't know he was born in the boogie down Bronx. But hey, y'all, thank y'all for coming on. As always, rocking with the show. As always, I'm trying to see about what's going on with Bethune-Cookman, but I had to take a little break from that. But the next time I will go online, I'll be on the show. I don't know about tomorrow, but it will be Friday Friday. Look at Friday at noon, 12 o'clock, Friday noon. I will have Jackson State's great, Jackson State's own, the best receiver that we had, not named TC Taylor, but first round draft pick, Sylvester the Cat Morris, will be on the podcast on Friday afternoon at 12. So y'all come check that out. Then also on Friday afternoon, I will have John Crossman come on the show again. John Crossman, if you haven't watched the show before, I had interviewed him before. Now we're going to talk about the situations about what's going on at Bethune-Cookman. He is part of the board of trustees, and let him know what, ask him what's going on and what can we do to remedy the situation with what's going on at Bethune-Cookman. Now, my coverage about Bethune-Cookman will never cease. It will not stop. So let's keep that going. Let's make sure that, like I said, we do all the things we can do for these kids. So, like I said, as far as we're doing, I'm still doing a crowd fund for BCU athletics. There is the Cash App handle. We are at $330. We are at $330. The goal for this is 2,000 by mid-February. We are at 330. The goal for this to be completed is 2,000 by mid-February. So, like I said, if you're about that action, boss, man, just go ahead and donate. All right, you're about that action, boss. Go ahead and donate. Like I said, I will be Friday, 12 o'clock. Jackson State's great Sylvester the Cat Morris will be on the podcast. Yes, sir. Jay Blue from Sylvester from the NOLA, from the NO. So also, if you haven't done it by now, if you haven't done it yet, like I said, we do $4.99 membership for the channel to come on the channel. All money that gets donated to the channel goes towards the channel, not just to me. It goes towards the channel, y'all. Let's keep on speaking up for the students at Bethune-Cookman. Let's keep the pressure with what's going on with the conditions that they're living in right now at Bethune. I'm gonna keep the pressure on as far as on my end with the channel, what I have right now. But in the meantime, as always, y'all be blessed. Y'all stay safe, and always y'all stay dangerous. Peace.